Okay, hi everyone. This channel basically will just be talking about things in life that people rarely think about. Like today, I've been sitting and thinking. Most of us were raised to go to school, study hard, and get a job. For me, I've come to define the metrics, the cycle of go to school, get a job, work until you die, get married, have children, acquire one or two properties, then die. There in between, we were never taught how to live. We were never taught how to enjoy life beyond what we've been told. Go to school, get married, have children, then die. I want to believe there's more to life than that. Because basically, let's just say 80% of adults right now don't have a plan B. Apart from their 9 to 5 job or whatever time they work, they don't have a plan B. Just sit down and think what happens when that 9 to 5 is gone. What happens when you no longer have a stable salary? And aside from that, you must have a moment where you sit down and think, is this all that life has to offer? Is this all that life has to give? Giving my best years to education. After education, you get into a matrix that works the life out of you and takes the best years out of you. And when you are tired, they give you peanuts in name of pension to go and enjoy for the little miserable life you have left. I want to sit and think there's more to life than that. And even you who's listening to this video, there's more to life than that. So sit and think. Today I've been having a conversation with one of my very good friends, and she has told me that it is okay to want to be different. I've always had a similar thought, but we always sit down and think, oh, this is what my parents expect. Oh, this is what who expects, this is what your partner expects, this is what is expected of you by society. When push comes to shove, will society stand up and protect you? Will society stand up and defend you? Society will stand on the sidelines and look at you being miserable and suffer. Huh? Waste away your best lives. But if there's anyone who's in a 9 to 5, I'm not saying a 9 to 5 is bad. I'm not saying everyone who's doing a 9 to 5 is miserable. But basically, what I normally say is a 9 to 5 is the beginning of getting yourself out of the matrix, out of the system, out of the same cycle where you're born, you go to school, you work, you die. That should not be the narrative, and we should raise our children to for the same. Being employed is not bad. Being employable is not also bad. But having to exchange your life for money, can you put a price on your life? Can you put a price on the time that you have left to spend here on this earth? There isn't any value. And that is what most of us are doing. We're exchanging our time for money. And most of us are using that money to fund our lifestyles. And instead of using the money to fund our lifestyles, we should use it to build systems that get us out of the matrix, systems that get us out of the 9 to 5, systems that create a different narrative, gives your children an upper hand when it comes to them building their future. They have choices, they have options. Not everyone has to follow the same path. It is different. And I've been thinking to myself, the job market is very saturated because everyone wants to be in it and no one wants to step out of it and do their own thing. Everyone wants to depend on it, and it's stealing our time away from our families, from our children. And also, most of us have not been taught how to use the 9 to 5 to get out of the matrix. Use your salary to build systems, not to you saving your salary for a vacation. My friend, how many vacations will you go before you retire and you're given a pension and you realize there's nothing you have built? You have worked your whole life for a company that, what has it given back to you? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? I think it's high time where we rise and start doing life in our own terms without the traditional conditions. You are expected to go to school, you are expected to graduate. It's okay if someone says they don't want to go to college, but they should have a plan. Not just, I don't want to go to college so that you can rot on someone's couch. No. You need to have a plan, and you need to do better. We need to do better. That's just a reminder for all of us. We need to get out of the matrix. Okay? Yes, building systems that work for us, not getting into a system that works against us. Food for thought. Enjoy your time and enjoy your life. See you in the next one. Bye bye.